decrypted adjutant contains records proving Mengsk ordered the massacre on Tarsonis. Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help. The Dominion is unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Korhal. If we hijack the Odin, we can use it to gain access to the UNN studios and broadcast the records of Mengsk's war crimes. The Odin is currently in the testing facility on Valhalla.
Our team's in position. We're ready to steal the Odin. Are you absolutely sure about this, sir?
Yep. Tychus is definitely our best man for this kind of job.
He does get a little excited in combat. We're gonna need to keep up with him once the fighting starts.
If he can actually commandeer the Odin, it's vital that we take out all the Dominion bases in the area. Hopefully we can block all transmissions long enough for him to do that. We can't risk word of this getting back to Korhal.
How much do we know about this Odin?
It's an experimental super-heavy siege walker designed for prolonged frontline combat. Very powerful.
Great. Even Tychus can't wreck it then.
Here they go.
Go, go, go! Armed and...
This ain't a stealth mission anymore, ladies.
Bring it loud and fast. I'm on it.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the lab, that would be great.
Activate the auto turrets!
Oh, you ain't keeping me from that monster.
You gonna give me orders? Sure thing. This better be good. Hot damn. I can't wait to get inside that thing and tear this place up.
Hold your position, Tychus. Let us get a support force up there to cover you.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Tychus. Stand down. Can you read me?
He's got it stuck on transmit, sir. He can't hear us at all. Defenses are coming online at the Dominion bases.
Okay, so take 2 of Echoes of... not Echoes of the Future. Engine of Destruction. Sometimes I forget that I actually die sometimes and forget to edit. But anyway, here's Engine of Destruction. Basically, 2 strategies that you can do. You can... the more viable one, which is also much harder to pull off, is basically going mass... Marine Marauder, and then throwing in some random crap to kill battlecruisers with. Or you can do the much more fun strategy of going Mass Wraith, which I have done both on normal and hard, and have it work on this mission, because I had to redo this mission twice for achievements and fun stuff like that, which you guys are going to see that I hadn't had up to this recording. But yeah, we're speeding through StarCraft 2. I'm probably going to start uploading missions 2 at a time. Usually I was uploading them 1 at a time, but we need to get through StarCraft 2 so we can get on to other games and stuff. So just be careful of tanks. You don't want to lose Marine Marauder to them, because these are pre-patch tanks where they do 50 damage. Yeah, enough said. They pretty much one-shot all Marines. Make sure that for this section you make sure that that you take out that Raven before it gets a Seeker missile down on anything. You'll see it coming from the same direction. I had to redo this mission a few times on Brutal. Don't miss your Zerg research right there. And pretty much Tychus will be raping it up here. Just keep your Wraiths at home. That's the biggest suggestion that I can give, is keep your Wraiths at home and any air units, because if you take them out in the field you're going to lose them, and you will want them for when battle cruisers are there. Put up 2 bunkers at your base, even if you're not going to fill the second one, just so it distracts the AI. Always a good strategy. And these guys really like going mass, piss you off units. So you gotta watch out for that. And basically, make sure your SCVs are staying on the Odin. If you want my biggest suggestion on getting the achievement for keeping it at below 30% health, just make sure that you always keep an SCV, or 1 or 2 SCVs on them at all times, and keep them in a control group, so that you're constantly telling them to repair the Odin. And it was kind of funny when I got that achievement. I ended up beating it with the Odin at like a little bit over 1800 health. And by the way, you can't let him get below 1750 health. So you just keep a SCV with him at all times. I would highly suggest going into this mission with the double SCV repair time, or the halved, I guess. They repair twice as fast, basically. And I would suggest getting that upgrade because it'll pretty much keep the Odin alive much more effectively. So yeah, there's going to be another battle cruiser, so make sure that you take him out and don't let your entire force get raped by 1 siege tank. Good times, good times. So yeah, you basically need to take out all 5 of these bases. It's pretty easy because the Odin is doing a lot of damage. And here's Matt Horner remarking, yada yada. And now, of course, every time that he stops, he makes some really funny remarks. Tychus, that is. Like, he does a lot of Duke Nukem quotes and stuff. Don't forget that if you're watching this video, you can stem Marines inside bunkers. You just press T. I don't remember that being in the beta or even in the early launch, but they added it like a stealth patch or something. If it was always there, then I just kind of feel stupid, but it's there, so use it whenever you can. And don't forget to call in some heroes if you have some extra money, but I would just stick with hero Marines for the most part. I would highly suggest scanning that so you can take that tank out so he doesn't kill your entire force. And your second Zerg research is right next to that barracks. My guys that were reinforcing found it. So, yeah. Concerning the planetary fortress, just make sure you get SCVs on your Odin, and do not move your forces up. Do not move them up until that planetary fortress is dead, because you're going to lose too many forces to it. Just make sure that you save right before, because you realize how close the Odin is to dying here, obviously. But yeah, 58 health, and then my SCVs arrive, so pretty damn lucky. And of course, call down a mule. Who doesn't like healing mule, or healing the Odin with a mule? So yep, pretty much just gonna destroy this base. There are starports on the high ground, so just keep that in mind. We're gonna take that out. At this point, if you have not already, start building up your anti-air force, because you're gonna be fighting, I believe it is 2 battle cruisers coming up. And you know, it's just like, oh, it's just like 2 battle cruisers. We can just stem Marines and get under them. Not really, because there are ground forces that try to distract you, and also there's going to be this moronic 1-1 one of every air unit assaulting your base. It's a real piss off. He also sends Vikings, and they try to just annoy the crap out of you. But I also bring in the hero wraiths, just for some real quick. Didn't have to spend money on, or didn't have to wait time for them to be produced. And here we're gonna get ready for the final push on the what's their command? Just the command center. Make sure you take out that tank right there, because he's gonna be your biggest threat by far. And once these battlecruisers are dead, you're pretty much home free. There's nothing in your way at this point, so just kick ass, and as Tychus said, chew some bubblegum. And yeah. I don't got much else to say. See you guys next video.
How dumb is this bloodless dog? Of course. Oh, baby, you're in for a world of pain. Victory numbers.
Excellent. With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, can you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll trust old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.